So my name is Chef Victoria. I am a fusion Caribbean chef. I am originally from New York. I'm Puerto Rican and Haitian, so my mother is from Haiti, my dad's from Puerto Rico, and I highlight the flavors of my culture as well as flavors from Jamaica and Trinidad and some of my favorite Caribbean islands to eat from. So I do jerk chicken, oxtails, curry goat, curry, shrimp, chicken. So I just highlight the flavors of the Caribbean that I love. And I moved to Houston about 10 years ago to be closer to my family that moved from New York to the Houston area. So now I'm in Houston. H-Town, stand up too. I signed up for an app called chef.com, S-H-E-F, and they give you a platform where you can cook your food and sell it to the public from your home. So that's how I started. And when I started there, they started giving me good reviews. So I was like, oh, it's not just my family and friends that like my food. There's actually outside people that like it. So that gave me a little bit of confidence to pursue it more. And since I had my food handler certification in 2021, I believe, it was when the Haitian migrants were coming to the Texas border. So I used my food handler certification to volunteer and cook for the migrants. So we ended up cooking at NCAAP. It's almost like a big warehouse where they help communities with, food, clothing. So they have a big storage facility, and they were actually housing these migrants and had pots and a whole establishment, to house them. And I ended up volunteering for a week there, brought my aunt in, my mom in, family and friends in, because they spoke Creole and they could translate for the migrants that were there. And we just ended up cooking and having a good time. The volunteers were having a good time. And one of the volunteers was actually a part of the Barbados Association of Texas. And they tasted my food and they recommended me for them. So my first catering gig out the gate was 150 people for the Barbados Association of Texas. And yeah, I've been catering them their annual gala for the past 6 years since then. So after that, I catered for LL Cool J in 2023 and the Roots when they stopped on tour in Houston. That was a cool event. And I've just been vending with the soul food festivals in Houston and Dallas, just trying to get my food out there, trying to, recently I just partnered within the past year with Fuda. Fuda's a platform where they basically get you in front of corporate settings. And I started corporate vending. And now I'm just in the kitchen trying to get my brand out there and trying to build, stuff for myself. I had a brick and mortar after about 5 months open, after 4 months of getting it to get open, and then 5 months open, I ended up shutting it down because it was just no traffic. It was bad marketing. I didn't have a budget. It was just not too many factors. So I ended up shutting it down. And it just so happened that Zane, who is the chef partner in this kitchen, she was looking for a partner. So it ended up where I met with her. We kind of connected on a spiritual level and a partnership level. So yeah, now we're here. She has her Mombasa Street Eats and I have my Vicky's Island Hop, and we try and collaborate and mix and match our menus together. So we are at the Fairdale Food Hall. It's just been taken over by Picnic. It's a digital food hall where there's about 40 or so kitchens here, and entrepreneurs can rent a kitchen out and pursue their entrepreneurial dreams without having to do the complete overhead of a full established restaurant and staff and stuff. So